What is up, everyone? I am Demon Cringe, back at you with some more DA content per huge fan request. So I really wanted to bring back Thank the Watchers, and since it's a new channel, I'm gonna be revving it back to number one. So I guess this is Thank the Watchers number one again. Well, everyone, like always, nothing has changed. I randomly select 5 of my watchers every week. At least I try to do it every week to feature on this show in order to give them a lot more recognition and attention and all that. So yeah, I got a pretty good lineup for today. I hope you all enjoy it, and let's get on with it. Okay, so our very first artist is Waifumi, formerly Foxy Chibi, a digital artist hobbyist, and a female from the United States, and she's been on DA for 2 months, and the work of art I'm going to be featuring from her is Reflections. And what a beautiful reflection it is. For some reason, I think the reflection actually looks a little bit better than the actual character, but I do gotta say this is still a pretty good piece of art, especially with the detail in the water, I gotta say. So the thing that I really love about this picture the most is, of course, the coloring, and of course the reflection itself is actually pretty well made. The shading is also pretty well made, I gotta say, definitely on the ears and the hair. It really does look good. The only thing that I really think could use a little bit of improvement in this picture is, of course, the grass, because it does look a little bit simplistic compared to the character, but it's not too much of a negative. And I also like how it is, differently colored and shaded to really give that natural looking feel. Overall, it's a pretty good picture, like it's a really neat concept, like reflections and all that, plus the extra touch with the mist. It is very well colored, and the shading is also pretty well placed, so I definitely gotta say thumbs up. So that's about it, Waifu Mimi. Thank you so much for watching me on DA, and I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition than you already have. So the next artist we have is Spring Ghost 90, a digital art student, the Orange Ghost, female from the United Kingdom, and she's been on DA for 2 years, and the work I'm gonna be featuring from her is Derek Art Trade. And yes, everyone, you can see the resemblance to Magical Fish Cats, of course. It really is a pretty good touch. I gotta say, this is a pretty interesting concept, like you got a fly cat with a tail, and I think those are supposed to be leaves, and it's an alien. I really like the overall detail work on the character because it's not overbearing, but it's not too little at the same time. I do like the anatomy of the actual body itself. I think it's drawn pretty well, but there is some room for improvement, like on the paws, and of course this ear over here that looks a little bit smaller. The coloring does seem a little bit iffy in some places, but overall it's pretty well done. I really do like that they went for a darker shade, because it really does fit this type of character. Like with the gray, black, and golden and all that. It really does all fit well together. And I honestly haven't seen a concept like this. Like it's a cat with like leaves growing on its chest. So I guess extra points for originality. Definitely a pretty good pick. Plus the holes on the wings really do give the character, like this sort of like a seasoned veteran kind of feel, like they've already been through a huge goddamn space battle. So yeah, that's about it, Spirit Ghost 90. Keep doing what you're doing. Just work on your anatomy a little bit, and you'll do super fine. I gotta say, the tail is the best looking over here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching me on DA, and I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition than you already have. Okay, so our next artist is called sleepyking. He is a high quality cringe, male Italy, and he's been on DA for 2 years, and I honestly, really, with this artist right here, like, I had a tough time, deciding which picture I'm gonna feature, because if I could have just showcased all of them, because they're all pretty good. But the one I decided on was Custom Pompey Plays 1 of 2, and yes, that is the name of the picture. And when you take a look at it, when I first saw this artist, I knew that I was immediately gonna fall in love with this style right here. It really does remind me of another watcher of mine, Simple and Sarcastic. Go give him a watch. Again, I gotta say, I really had a tough time deciding what to feature, because when you look over here, all of them look just as good as this. And yeah, I really love this, kind of simplistic-ish design, but still kind of complex, with really awesome coloring. I especially love the coloring on the head, the eyes and the earrings. Definitely up my alley. I really love the sort of kind of retro-ish vibe this color scheme gives me. The funny thing is, there's actually an anime called Space Dandy. It's like a few years old, I think, and if you take a look at the first two episodes, like I think they did the first two episodes as like a huge fucking promo. They have like a pretty similar-ish color scheme to this. Like they have these awesome magentas and golden yellows and cyans. It's all pretty awesome, and I really recommend you check it out. I really like the smooth lining on the character because it really does go well with the soft touch of the color palette. It really kind of goes well because it makes you have to like look at the picture a little bit longer to actually notice the full detail of it. Like for example, the lines on the skirt, and for some reason I only recently just noticed the lipstick and all that. So yeah, it just goes to show you some pictures you gotta look at them a little bit more to actually notice them. My favorite part is, of course, the eyes because, yeah, like all my favorite colors. And, of course, the coloring of the tail and the horns definitely go well together. They have a really soft touch, and it really just, overall, the whole color scheme is just easy on the eyes and really swell to look at. So, yeah, that's about it, Sleepy King. Thank you so much for watching me in DA, and I really could not find any faults with this image, so all I can see is just keep going and don't change anything because, yeah, this is super awesome, and I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition than you already have. Okay, so our next artist is called Oak, a traditional arts student. Error 101 name not found. Pretty funny. Female from the United Kingdom, and she's been on DA for only 1 month. So, yeah, be sure to give her a watch, because by the looks of this stuff, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. And the work of art I'm going to be featuring from her is random number 5.5. And of course, it's another art style that I really, really love. This whole retro-looking, darker colored, surreal stuff. I'm a huge fan of surreal art. This is definitely right up my alley. I just hope my video won't get flagged for mature content because of this, because for some reason, YouTube is just a bunch of pansies. And the funny thing is, I really don't even know what I like more about this picture, the body itself or just the TV. The TV itself looks pretty cool with the arrow line actually going through the TV, and over here you can see it flaking off into pixels, I think. The body itself has this, melting mannequin slash patchwork style with a few missing fingers, and I gotta say, this is pretty unique, it's pretty imaginative. I really don't know what the actual meaning of this picture is, but I think it's kind of like television is like eroding who you are as a person and basically making you embrace a sort of corporatist and explicit attitude and all that, and basically like a pushing you away from actual humanity. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I love this. Definitely, I'm gonna favorite this one. The coloring itself, I gotta say, is really, really well made. Now, there are a few white spots, like empty spots on the TV, but the body itself looks really, really good, especially with the little hints of shading for the television set and under the boobs and all that. It really is a good touch, I gotta say. So yeah, that's about it, Oak. Thank you so much for watching me in DA, and since you've been on DA for just 1 month, I really hope you get a lot of watchers because you do look like you have a lot of talent. So that's about it. I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition, and let's move on to our final artist now, shall we? Okay, everyone, so the last and final artist for the new revved up Thank the Watchers is called Devil Girl 20, a traditional art hobbyist. Athena, a 19-year-old female from the United States, and she's been on DA for 1 year, and the picture I'm going to be showcasing from her is Draw This Again meme OC Veronique Brimbrook, and the reason why I really wanted to feature this is because just look at the, progress that's been made. I really like pictures like this. Anyone who's, been watching my Thank the Watchers on the original DC channel will know that I like pictures like this where artists showcase, how much progress they made throughout the years, and, 2007 to 2017, through 10 years of progress, you can see that a lot of improvement has been made. I mean, this looks really like, simplistic, basically, kind of like a who cares kind of notebook sketch, and this really looks like she put a lot of time and effort into making. It's really detailed. I love the lines and the detailing and all that. It's like when you take a look at these pictures, it's like a night and day comparison, the anatomy is almost non-existent in this one. I mean, these arms over here, this arm has no elbow, this arm is just phasing out of existence. The broom kind of looks like a really long, like if someone took a squeegee and shoved it on a snow shovel. But over here, holy shit, there's a lot of really good line work over here, I gotta say. Definitely congrats on your improvement. I really love seeing pictures like this, and even, like extra detail work on the, bag, or I think that's supposed to be like a pocket or whatever. The clothing, in my opinion, is the best part of this picture because you can see, like, with the hat over here, it kind of looks like a thumbtack. And over here it does look like an actual hat. The detail work on the clothing, especially over here, is pretty remarkable. The only thing that I kind of think could use a little bit of more improvement are the shoes or the boots. They kind of look a little bit basic, but definitely so much better than this, and especially the broom and all that. I honestly cannot wait to see a colored version of this picture to see how much you've improved in that department as well. The thing is, with pictures like this, it really does show a dedication, like it really shows the desire of the artist to actually want to improve, because in order to improve in anything, you need to have the drive, and you need to want to get better instead of just trying and trying just a few times over and then giving up. This really is a good display, and definitely a huge thumbs up, Devil Girl 20. Just keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching me on DA, and I really do hope this video gets you a lot more exposure than you already have, because you definitely deserve it after 10 years of such huge fucking progress. Well, everyone, that's about it for Thank the Watchers number 1 yet again, and I really hope that you enjoyed the art that I've lined up for you today. I really hope that these people get more attention than they have, because they definitely do deserve it. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And as always, I'm Deviant Cringe, and I'll be seeing you guys and gals in the next video.